Yeah, first. Okay, Benny. Benny say first. It's good. See you later. What up? It's crazy out here. We're gonna get into it, man. What's good, Tim and Tim? We're gonna get into it. Yeah, Benny, we definitely gonna get into it. AJ, what up? Oh man, we're gonna get into this, man. Sam Preston need to get fired. Sam Preston need to get fired. We gonna get into this. Is it the conspiracy against the Lakers? Not that this directly. Nah, he's not a good fit. But I'm gonna give it maybe one more minute. Yeah, I'm gonna give it probably another minute, and then we're gonna get into it. See if we get a couple more people in here. Benny, you see where I'm going at, Benny? That's exactly where I'm going. Windex was good. Oh yeah, man, I'm getting to it. I'm gonna get to it, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Chris was good. Jose was good. Now, yeah, we're gonna get into it. Now, this is not like Sam Preston need to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Because this how this shit is crazy. They make it bad trade for bad trade for the Houston was in a no man's land. Like this is my opinion. Houston in no man's land, and Chris Paul is washed. They owe him 124 million on that contract. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more bad for Houston had to do something. And Westbrook a much better player than Chris Paul right now. Much better player. At least even if they was to try to flip him, you couldn't get nothing. Chris Paul was just done. His age, he like 3 or 4 years older than Westbrook. He was just done. At least if a worst case scenario, you could still sell Westbrook if you want to push him off to somebody. Chris Paul, you couldn't even get rid of him. I just think Sam Presti need to get fired. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Blake, what up? Yeah, yo, it's ridiculous. Yo, it's ridiculous and it's sad because you see how these GMs operate. When it comes to the Lakers, that would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not a direct hit to the Lakers, but y'all remember when everybody was jumping when the AD trade, everybody named mother, oh, why they rushing? If I was them, I wouldn't make a trade. It's July. It's not like Westbrook was really beasting to leave. You know what I'm saying? And a deal like that, you don't get cap relief. You know what I'm saying? All you get is first round picks. You could have got a better deal for that. Then you seen the deal Jose put together a good deal, and I'm pretty sure Detroit would have took that. I'm pretty sure Detroit would have took that. Jose put together a good trade, and I just don't understand this. Like, how can OKC do some stupid shit like that? Yeah, I sent him to Miami. Like, he really. And then what's the rush? What's the rush? The same thing with that Paul George deal. He only rushed because he didn't want to form a super team. CP3 veteran man to the Lakers. I don't want that because that means once he do that, the Lakers got to get rid of somebody. Then Rondo can't. It's really Rondo. Rondo can't stay. You can't have CP3 and Rondo on the same team. Or Quinn Cook. Like it's They buying him out. Like I don't get that. How much money you gonna save? He owe 124 million. How much that buyout going to be? I don't think he gonna give up too much money. He ain't giving up no 50 million. If he give up 10 million, it still don't benefit OKC. If he give up 20 million, it still don't. That's still 105 million. There's too much money. It's too much money. The one and only was good. Like I just think these teams, and you don't hear nothing from the media. They dog Rob, put Rob through a Rob incompetent, dog Rob like a motherfucker. I can't wait till tomorrow and see what they got to say tomorrow. I can't wait and see what they got to say. They praised Sam Presti. He needed to get fired. What was the rush? What was the rush to get rid of Rush? It's not like now Chris Paul had 1 year on the deal. I could say, okay, cool. They saving some money in this deal. I'm pretty sure we always hear when Jose put the Detroit deal together. That was a solid deal. A solid deal. They got some, I can't remember the exact trade, but it was some young players. I know Snell was in there. It was just a good all-around trade. And he's sitting here with us. You mean Sam Presti couldn't do better than that? What's the rush? You rush to get Chris Paul? Chris Paul got 3 years left. 3 years left, and he's washed up. Westbrook a way better player than Chris Paul right now. At least you can flip Westbrook right back. You could flip Westbrook right back. If they want to, they could trade him this December or something. All-Star break. Chris Paul, you couldn't do nothing. They were stuck with him. For draft picks? And then draft picks is, I think it's 24, 26. Is no 20. Their son's better than OKC. And then another thing, Westbrook wasn't gonna cause no major problem like that. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul ain't staying there. He ain't staying there. And then he's not giving back no 50 million. Even if he get back 20, that's still a lot of money. 105 million for 3 years. He owe 125, 124 million for 3 years. And I doubt if he get back 20 million on a buyout. Like I don't get that trade at all. Miami was setting up that the trades look better. Trade Steven Adams, Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks will never do that. The Knicks will never do that. Steven Adams for Mitchell Robinson. They'll never do that. But it's ridiculous, man. We had 12 people in the room, 3 likes. Let's get these likes up. But it's crazy. It's crazy. When AD trade with the Lakers, all the analysts, everybody, oh, what's the rush? Wait. All you heard, yeah, Knicks are stupid. But all you heard was, oh, yeah, they need to get rid of Westbrook ASAP. What's the rush? Yeah, West owe more money, I understand that. But he only owe more. The only difference is their money's the same, but it's that Russ got that extra year. Russ 4 years, Chris Paul 3 years. That's the only difference. But right now, they're still feeling the same effect. OKC is feeling the same effect of that money on their salary cap right now. The only difference is Russ had an extra year on. That's it. I still wouldn't have did that for the Chris Paul. You got teams out there. Russ don't have no trade clause. You could have got rid of him, man. You could have got rid of him. And them picks for Houston, them shit ain't a pick is a pick, but come on. How y'all feel about that? I want all y'all opinion on that. Because my stance is, what was the rush? Today is July 11th. You know what I'm saying? Free agency, the period not ended, but was open for business, like basically second round picks. Nah, I disagree with you. The one and only. This was Russ. At the end of the day, I know people kill Russ, don't like Russ. he still averages a triple double. He still have some athleticism in him. He's still making all-star games. It's a lot you could be. Chris Paul, somebody, if you had to hurry up and get rid of. Westbrook, it was no rush. You had to do a deal today. You could have waited right before camp and something did that. It's not like he really destructed. Nah, I agree with you, Jose. It wouldn't work. I don't think it worked. It's not my position is not so much. I could understand why Houston did it. I still to get rid of Chris Paul. I think to me Houston won a trade. But what I'm saying is the trade you put together with Detroit trade was much better. Your trade was much better. It was fair, I think, for both teams. It was a good look, the one you put together for Detroit. I'm not my stance is not about is it gonna make Houston better? Is Houston gonna be better than what it is, what they is? Chris Paul always hurt. Westbrook younger. You could always flip Westbrook right back again. I understand he got a contract, but he's still there. He's a name. How many teams you think want Westbrook right now? I don't think a lot of teams want him, but mind you, you can't trade. You have to think like this, and I want all you guys to think about this. I think some of you guys missing the point. It made it look like it probably seems like Westbrook didn't have a big market, but y'all got to think like this. 40% of the league was free agents. 40% of the league. That's almost half the NBA players was free agents, right? Them guys can't get traded to December, so you can't really say Russ don't have a market because a lot of them guys can't get moved right now. So and biggest Russ contract is, and a lot of these guys, we saw a lot of these guys got overpaid this year. So a lot of them guys, believe me, who they signed this year, some of them guys gonna be on the market, but they can't move right now. You know what I'm saying? So if 40% of the league free agents, that killed Westbrook market. You know what I'm saying? Like say a team like even a team like the Lakers. The Lakers can't really do no trades because when he had three players, really two, Kuzma and LeBron. Kuzma and LeBron, the only one that can get traded right now on our team. Nobody else can get traded to December 15th. And a lot of teams was in that situation. They cannot make, there's no movement. So simple fact is no movement, his market shrunk. But it will open back up in January. That's all I'm saying. So the one and only, you saying how many teams want him? A lot of teams, it's really nothing a lot of teams could do. A lot of players who they probably want to trade, and mind you, his money had to match up. Some things had to be done. It just can't right now. 40% of the league, we have over 200 free agents. It's 450 players in the league. Over 200 was free agents. None of them could get traded right now. So I just want y'all to think about that. You know what I'm saying? I would have waited. It's not like Russ was in a bad space with them where he'd cause a problem. Russ and they management has a clear understanding. I still think they could have got a deal done. Something like I said, I could have went to Miami deal. I'd have did something, but I would not have touched that Chris Paul. Because you still stuck. What's going to change the Rockets? I think they're going to be a little better because Westbrook is better. I don't think it's that much of a difference. Not a random player. You're going to have to trade somebody else that matters. I disagree with you. Kawhi was the only major free agent. Now, if you say top free agent, he was the only major free agent. There's a lot of guys. A guy don't have to be a superstar to be a major free agent. You know, now if you say Kawhi the top free agent, I say yeah. What up, Grant? He said the people that matter could have been moved. If the Rockets don't work, they could fit. Yeah. See you later. See, the one and only. Don't you see what see you later is put, and that's the same thing what I was just saying. If it don't work with Houston, Houston not in a bad situation now. I get what Jose's saying, like, ain't much change. I get all that. My point was Houston was dead in the water with Chris Paul. Now they out of it. That same deal right there. So they can't move Westbrook right now. That's the trade. But that same deal that Bam, Tyler Hero, or Winslow pick, that same deal can be. We all know Russ gonna put up numbers. So it's not like you have to worry about, damn, he's gonna struggle. He's gonna put up numbers where, and then he's a name. He put people in the building. A lot of these owners, teams, especially teams like Detroit, for instance, they need the people put people in the seats. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul gonna make Hall of Fame. He gonna make Hall of Fame, but he ain't really do like he don't have no. But I'm just saying, you look at the players who are in Hall of Fame, he's gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it caught me off guard. It don't make any sense, Grant. Grant, it don't make any sense. Especially OKC. It make more sense for Houston. I'm not mad at Houston. Let's get them likes up. I'm not mad at Houston at all. But I'm Houston, I'd have did that trade. I'd have gave them because you dead in the water. Harden is what, 30, right? Your owner wants to win now. You know what I'm saying? You fuck them picks. You know what I'm saying? I would do the same thing. You got this man, you stuck with Chris Paul. You got a person who don't get along with people, who basically this shot, like he's done. Chris Paul is done. He'll give you some games here in the playoffs, and he played that one good game, the game they lost. I get all y'all saying about them playing. I'm not really talking about. I get what y'all saying about Harden and Chris Paul. I'm not worrying about this like a threat for the Lakers. I'm not even saying that. My thing is with the media, if I don't hear them say Sam Preston need to get fired and how they was killing Rob, that's a bad deal. That's a bad deal. None of us and their mother, none of us here. And we all sitting here together. This man getting millions of dollars. He considered one of the best GMs. Yes, Chris. Yeah, he never get a ring. He a chemistry killer. And then it's so bad. A buyout don't even make sense for OKC at this point. Chris Paul not gonna want to play in the OKC. He not gonna want to play in the OKC. He gonna be bitching. We all know how Chris Paul is. He gonna be bitching and moaning. But think about it, they're gonna be like, so what's up with the buyout? I can't see him doing no more than 20 million. And 20 million is still put them in a bad space, eating up $100 million. Eating up over $100 million. You 100% right about that, Grant. I agree with you 100%. You 100% right about that. But Houston, I think Houston dodged a bullet. I'm just keeping it 100. Hey, dude, what up? If OKC on the building, they need to. Yeah, definitely. Right now, they definitely need to get rid of Billy Donovan right now. And then my thing, you got no young players in this deal. Like, you keep saying draft picks, but you got no young players. You ain't got no Chris Paul. I don't think Chris Paul gonna be there. It's gonna be hard for me to see him suit up. No, no. I'm responding to Jose. No, I don't see it. Cause both of them don't really step up. As far as do they got a chance, the Lakers and Clippers. No, but they better though. See, the key is to be honest though. Yeah, they could still got the first and second round. Chris Landro was good. But to be honest though, the key is in life always to get better. And Houston got better. I think they better today. Because Harden, Chris Paul don't get along. They couldn't come back on the court together. The same way how D'Angelo Russell and Nick Young. And I think this is more intense because they personality. Nick Young was more freelance and Russell was young. So it wasn't as hard. But Chris Paul is very intense and hard in his ways. They couldn't come back together. So just them beefing alone was a good move to separate them. 2, Westbrook is better. He's bigger, faster, more athletic, produce more, and everything. And they can flip like Westbrook. People say what they want about Westbrook. If the season starts, then D'Antoni's system, we know how that go. Now him taking bad shots there is not going to be a bad shot at D'Antoni's system. Now if he come, let's say we roll around in January, Westbrook averaging 25 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Let's say he's shooting 43, 44% from the field. And they're looking to move him. They can move him. They can move him. Especially these teams. Look at these teams, the players who got money this year. The contracts, these guys not going to live up to that contract. Look at Nick Batum. So when Nick Batum got that contract, they know it's bad. They try to get rid of him. Oh, yeah, Boogie lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I seen that. So when I thought it was I ain't going to lie. When I first saw it, I just saw a picture. I didn't see I didn't see that it was an interview. So I was just strolling. And I saw it, I thought it was like a Photoshop. Because he had a Laker hat on. I said, it's a Photoshop. I'm like, dang, it's skinny. I thought it was a Photoshop. I'm like, damn, but he lost weight. He's ready, man. Boogie is ready, man. Boogie is ready. We're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? The media just killing me, saying we old, we non-athletic, where the Clippers athletic at. Like it's crazy. And that's another thing. See, people don't want to give Russ credit. Russ deferred to Paul George all season, man. Paul George took all of the last shots and everything. So you gotta give Westbrook some credit. He said if the Lakers get and this was I'm glad you said that, Grant. I'm glad you said that about if Westbrook is 80%. I mean, not Westbrook, it's Boogie 80%. Let's say this, right? Boogie average and with the Warriors when he came back 16, 8 for like 25 minutes, right? So let's say in January when he came back, let's say he was 65%, right? In January. Let's say March, he was 75%, right? Let's say he closer to 80 going into the playoffs, 80% of himself. He already there right then, right? A thigh bruise. Now that he re-injured the Achilles. Let's say if he go into training camp at 80%, because he already going to the All-Star, going to the playoffs, he's around 75, 80%. because he had 16 points in 25 minutes, 48% from the field, 8 rebounds in 25 minutes. So let's say that's 75%. And let's say training from these couple months now, getting healthy from June to October. That's 4 months. Let's give him 80 in October. And this is what I don't understand how these analysts be like, oh, if he 80, he's going to at least be that. He's going to be more than that. So let's say he 80 by October training camp, right? Let's say he's 85 by December, right? Let's say he's by the trade deadline, he's 90% around trade deadline in February. Because it's going to go up. It's as long as he ain't getting no hurt, as long as he ain't getting hurt, it's really no setback. So that means he's getting better and better. That's how injuries go, right? So now let's say he's 90 around the trade deadline. By the playoffs, he damn near 100%. Let's just say he's 96, 97 by the time the playoffs roll around. We're going to be all right. That's why I'm not worried. So I just broke down the percentage of him because he's around 80, 75, 80% in April, right before playoffs started. What I think about the Jazz? I like the Jazz. I like the Jazz. They got good coach, good chemistry. They deep. I like them. I do. Yeah, Conner is he's getting on my nerve. Nick Rice straightened his ass out today though. Nick Rice straightened his ass out. Cause the stuff he says is just stupid. And then they saying like whatever Boogie give them, like Boogie was having a good year. For the comeback from Achilles. That thing, that never really stopped nobody. That muscle, that thigh muscle, that never really stopped nobody. And mind you, like they said, he was rehab. He never got a chance to train. Now he's training. He working on his skill, working on different things. He lost the weight. Now he could train. It's different. Rehab, we all know rehab is different. Rehab, you just, you know what I'm saying? It's different. We're gonna be all right. We got 3 max players on our team to think about it. I like that, Grant. That's another thing. They sit there and then they assume they never bring up Kawhi injury. Kawhi missed 73 games. Paul George missed a whole damn near a whole year when he messed his ankle, tore his ankle up, a real severe injury. Paul George got 2 shoulder surgeries right now. But they bring up AD injury, Boogie, and you hit it right on. They never bring up Kawhi injuries. Never. They bring up Avery Bradley injuries. They bring up LeBron. It's crazy. Yeah, they talk about how much Lou Williams. They talk about they got Lou Williams, this, that, and third. They never bring up Lou Williams' age. They bring up everybody on our team age. Lou Williams 33 years old. I don't think people realize that because he look young. He's 33. Not saying that his game deteriorate anything like that, but if you're gonna bring up the players on our age, bring up their age. Pat Beverly, what, 32? Yeah, and then they're like, they got Harold and they smoked the Lakers bench. They got Harold and Lou Williams off their bench. So let's just say Lakers don't start Kuzma and Cousins. I can easily see them not starting both of them. I can easily see that. If they want to go for more defense, they put JaVale in there. Kuzma. If JaVale go on that line, Kuzma or Cousins not starting. If they say I want that shot blocking and rim running, while AD did that rim running athleticism, and JaVale start, that means Kuzma and Boogie is coming off the bench. Yeah, Shaman had foot injuries in college. Beverly always had nagging injuries. And that's what I said. AD be having nagging injuries. AD don't be having no AD not one time had major injuries. It be sprained ankles or shit like that. He be out. Look at AD. It'd be like he'd come back, But like I just said, if Cousins, if they decide to start JaVale McGee, that means Cousins and Kuzma, because Kuzma not playing no two. You know what I'm saying? Really, one of them, to be honest, one of them won't going to be on that bench anyway. Either Kuzma or Cousins. Guaranteed. Now, if they say, I'm going to go with JaVale, that means both of them coming off our bench. So if Kuzma and Cousins on our bench, Lou Williams and Haru is not better than Cousins and hell no. Because Cousins better than Lou Williams. We not gonna pretend. Lou Williams get 20, Cousins getting 20 plus the rebounds plus assists. Cousins get more assists than even Lou Williams get. And Cousins getting double rebounds, and he getting 20 something like Lou can get. And we all know and Kuz's better than Haru. So that's why I said they're just stupid. Right. Avery Bradley is a dog. How I feel about Fareed? I wouldn't mind Fareed. But I think I kind of like Spates, though. How y'all feel about Mo Spates? Maurice Spates. Because he trying to come back to the NBA. He played in, he averaged like 24 points wherever he played that last year. We all know he could shoot. Yeah, he's a sniper. How y'all feel about Maurice Spates? I like Fareed. I take Fareed. I like Fareed. I take Fareed. I just don't want no wing players unless it's Iguodala. If it's not Iguodala, I don't want no Cal Cover. If it's not, like I said, Iguodala is good enough where you say fuck it and you figure it out. But outside Iguodala, I want a big. I take a big. I take a Fareed or a Mo Spates. Yeah, that's what I said, man. It's crazy, man. We can't trade nobody for Iggy. That's what I was just saying earlier. The only people we could trade for Iggy is LeBron or Kuzma. That's it. LeBron or Kuzma only one. We have a whole bunch of free agents. Once you the free agent, you can't make a trade till December. That's why I'm trying to explain to y'all that us getting Iguodala is kind of hard. We cannot make no trades. I don't want to see that Grant, and then I don't. That buyout got to be crazy. Unless OKC, that's what I said. The trade really ain't gonna make sense. That trade really ain't gonna make sense. If they buy him out for $10 million, and let's say he owe 124, 125. I can't remember. I know it's one of those. It's not a 120. He owed 124 million, something like that, right? So let's just say he takes 10. Just say 10 million. Okay, so he's still stupid. I want at least 50 million. Well, Chris Paul ain't give back no 50 million. The most I see him give, and that's kind of hard, 20 million. And that's still over 100 something million. You paying him for nothing. He's not even gonna be on your team. That's why I would never even did that deal. That was the stupidest deal ever. And I want to hear now, if Rob Pelinka, now I want all you guys to make a comment on that. If Rob Pelinka would have made a deal like that, if he's sitting in OKC position, trade an all-star, a guy who averaged a triple-double, what would happen? What team CP3 go to if he bought out? That's a good one. Because it got to be a good team, and he going to want to start. He's not, he's something else. So we know it won't be the Clippers. We know it wouldn't be the Lakers. I ain't gonna say it won't because LeBron is powerful, so I'm put the Lakers on the shelf. It won't be Portland. It won't be Denver. It won't be Utah. I'm just saying West Coast teams right now. It won't be Sacramento. It won't be Dallas. Hold up, Dallas could be a possibility. But they want the ball in Luka's hands. Chris Paul got to have the ball. San Antonio is a possibility. San Antonio is a possibility. Now let's go out east. Because he ain't want to play no bum team. That's just why I'm not naming teams. And he ain't going to New Orleans. Okay. Philadelphia, I think that could be a possibility. Milwaukee, no. Boston, no. Yeah. Yeah, but I can see them putting Murray like 2 after moving Murray closer to the 2. I think the Spurs will go for Chris Paul. I can see the Spurs, Chris Paul, see maybe Philadelphia. Good team. It won't be Brooklyn. No Boston. No Milwaukee. No Toronto. What's good in the East? One Cleveland. Yeah, it's not many teams. It's not because he would have to go to a team that's good. He's not going to no bum team. And some of the teams that's good got point guards already. Celtics ain't letting him go. He's good. Celtics ain't letting him go. Rob Pelinka would have got killed if he'd have made a deal like that. I'm dying to see tomorrow. If I hear somebody sit there say they had to trade Russ, I'm gonna fall out, man. Orlando? So did Orlando want that contract? It did sign Vucevic and got Terrence Ross back. Yeah, bad fit with the Magic. I get that. Yeah. I agree with you. See you later. Hell yeah, I'd rather have folks. Folks need oh, you know what got me I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram. This shit just pissed me off. They had a list who's like the Laker team and Philadelphia team, and the arrows are who better. When they got to the coach, they put Brett Brown. What did Brett Brown do? Now I comment on it. I said, what did Brett Brown do? This man went to Frank Vogel went to 3 straight conference finals against 3 Hall of Famers. Going game 7 with 3 Hall of Famers. Brett Brown can't even get out the second round. What did Brett Brown do? Like it's crazy how like people forget that. Like that's why I even said even when they were saying about Doc. Like when I broke down the other day with Doc, this man had a real roadblock. LeBron, he had a real roadblock. He's going game 7 with them. And it was not favorite to win. I agree with you. See you later. They went to game 7 on pure talent. Pure talent. Yeah. Yeah, Chris. Yo, Chris, Jose put together a good trade for Detroit. I like that trade. That was a hell of a trade he put together for both teams. I wish Sam Presti would have seen it. I mean, it's a good trade. Like this trade, getting a whole bunch of picks, we all know that shit don't always mean anything. And then you have bad salary. You got Chris Paul coming back. So to have a bunch of picks sometimes it works where you could package a lot of picks and could bring in a higher salary. Like what? I just don't get it. They got 1,000,000 picks, but what they doing though? But you brought back a bad contract. Like I said, Chris Paul was on the last year's deal. I wouldn't have a problem with this trade. I'm like, okay, y'all in the clear cash space. I wouldn't care. But the simple fact that he get the same as Russ is that Russ had the extra year. That's the only difference in their money. The only difference is Chris Paul and Russ money. Russ has 4 years. Chris Paul have 3. And think like this: when Russ like 4 years, Chris Paul like 3 or 4 years older than Russ. So you know what I'm saying? And he way more washed up. Thank you. What do Chris Paul do now? And then not only that, he's not a good teammate. He complained all the time. Who? And then on a losing team, like how? How you gonna put him in that environment? This dude complain when teams going well. He's moody as fuck. Like no. Houston was dead in the water with CP3. Dead in the water. They'd had to eat that. Now they got life. They can flip Russ. I agree with you. They gotta suck it up. But he's gonna complain. It's gonna be hit, but they got Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Now you stunting his growth for CP3. CP3 ain't playing off the ball. Jose, you know that. He's not playing off the ball. And you stunting this man growth for somebody. I agree with you saying he had to suck it up because he's not gonna sit out. But he's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Nobody wanna deal with that. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. He gonna be a pain in the ass, man. Yeah, that's full of shit. They had to move. They saying that now. That's why I can't wait till their press conference. They ain't want no drama. What drama is going to be this man under contract? They had to move PG-13 because they ain't want no. Nobody knew. Nobody knew it was no drama. Exactly, Jose. He had to forfeit. That's what I'm saying. 20 million not going to do it. 20 million is don't really benefit OKC. They still be in a luxury tax. Like you said, he had to fork over 35 to 40. He had to. Chris Paul is a whiner. Yes. Yes. Bad attitude. He's not a good teammate at all. At all. Always complaining. Always. Yeah, he's the president. He could demand a trade all he want. Who gonna take him? Duke, that's a joke what you saying? I know you don't think that the Kings will ever even do some shit like that. That's a joke, right? Like that don't want to make any sense. The Kings would never ever even consider nothing like that. That gotta be a joke right there. I'm gonna take that as a joke. I'm gonna take that one as a joke right there. But that would never happen. De'Aaron Fox they should trade CP3 for De'Aaron Fox. That will never happen. I don't want CP3. I don't think Knicks that stupid. Knicks ain't trading no Kevin Knox for CP3. Knicks trying to clear their books, and I don't think they're that stupid. CP3 dead in the water right now. He be in the market he don't want to be in. Cash Money. I don't want him no Lakers. And I ain't gonna lie, that was scared the hell out of me. They will have the 3 future picks, but my thing that's going backwards though. See, I see what you saying, Jose, when you say, "Oh, they could put 3. They just got 3 picks. What was the purpose on in the first place?" You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna have to package Chris Paul for 3 future picks, why would you get him in the first place? And you could have just traded Russ somewhere else. There was no rush. Russ ain't beefing, and then Russ ain't have no issue with y'all. Once Paul George left, he said he don't want to be part of the rebuild stage, and they want to clear out some salary. So that wouldn't even make sense. If they were to do that, to trade 3 picks to get rid of him, it's hustling backwards. So that means you gave rid of that. It's just like you got rid of Russ for nothing. You did all that to get. That's like you got rid of Russ for nothing. If you weren't about him complaining, yeah, it's like you getting rid of Russ for nothing. You didn't have to do that trade. You didn't have to do the Paul George trade. What you should have did with them salary cap teams, I would have gave up a first round pick to have somebody take Steven Adams a contract. That's what I would have did. And Paul George them just would have had to wait. I would have said no. They wouldn't. It's not like they wouldn't have caused no big problem like that because it's not like he felt that way. Somebody talked him into that trade. He got talked into that trade. Yeah, I'm dying. I'm curious how Chris Paul gonna feel. I know he's sick. He's the president, so he can't act a certain way. He got to lead by example, but behind the scenes, he gonna cause a problem. He may say the right thing on camera, but he ain't going for that. He do have to act a certain way. He can't, by him being president, he cannot really do certain things like sit out. It won't look good. The good lady Michelle, she ain't going for that. You 100% Cash Money, 100%. You 100% how the media is doing these things. Would I forfeit $50 million to go to another team? Me personally, at that age, hell no. I'm gonna be honest. If I was younger and probably could get that back, I'd probably do it. If I'm Chris Paul, I'm not doing it. I'm not forfeiting. I just probably just suck it up and just come to the realization that I'm not probably get another ring, just play and let the cards fall. I'm not forfeiting 50 million. I'm not giving just and it's not guaranteed you're gonna win. He said sad for CP3. Yeah, I'm saying these guys, man, 50 million is a lot of money. 50 million is a lot of money. And that's what it may take. But then again, okay, see, like I said, they do it for 10. He'd do it for 10. He'd jump on 10. This thing like this, Luol Deng gave up 7. You don't be sad for dude signing 4 years, 160. You ain't lying about that. You couldn't said any better. 4 years, 160. Yeah, Kawhi turned the money, but it's different. It's different kind of money Kawhi turned it down. Kawhi turned down money he could have got. It's different turning down something you could have got than something that's already in your account. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Like if they tell me, like one of us work at a job, and let's say I get 80,000 a year at my job, right? And they say we pay you 100,000 at another job. It's easy for me to. I never worked at that job, so I could say, "Nah, I'm good with my 80,000 a year," and I take the job. But if I'm making 80,000 a year, and they tell me, "Yo, if you want Banks was good, you want to go and then you're losing money," it's a big difference. So Kawhi, he leaving money on the table is different than you giving money back. Because money that Chris Paul, that 124 is that's his. Now him take that out, that's hard to do. That's hard to do. Houston hope to find a third team. That trade not done? Hold on, let me read this. AJ said Houston hope to find a third destination preferable for Chris Paul. Miami remains possible for Chris Paul. Oh, so it's not the trade not done? I thought it was a straight up trade. I thought he was with OKC. Oh, anybody else can confirm that what AJ talking about? Because the way AJ explained it, saying per Woj, that means it's basically not done. They're looking for a third team. I thought it was a done deal, a one-on-one trade. Russ for West for Chris Paul. Yeah, like anybody could tell me more on that because I'm about to go on Twitter. I rather one of you guys tell me because he's saying they're looking for Miami possible for Chris Paul. I'm under the impression the way I read it that is a done deal. Chris Paul for Westbrook and picks. Well, I gotta do it. Hey, he is a good fish. All right, I'm about to do it. Go check. Is it done deal? OKC trying to flip Chris Paul. See that's why I don't get it. Why do it in the first place? Now you breaking your neck trying to. I don't get that. You could have got picks for Westbrook. I just don't get it. Now you got the bust your brain trying to find like that's that's it. Sam Presti, this same guy that said should replace Rob when Magic left. You know, I ain't worried about the Lakers taking no Chris Paul contracts. The Lakers can't. See, I was worried about that when the Lakers can't. I'm gonna explain something real quick, right? The Lakers cannot trade for Chris Paul. Cannot. Unless they trade LeBron James. Because we only had only two guys can get moved right now. That's LeBron James, who a max contract. Kyle Kuzma only get $2 million. So let's say if they say, okay, I want to trade Kyle Kuzma for Chris Paul, they can't. Kuzma only make $2 million. The Lakers already got the salary. Lakers cannot trade. None of them guys could get traded to December 15th. So the only way Chris Paul comes to the Lakers is he get brought out and if he get brought out and Lakers don't have no money right now anyway. That's why I feel good. Look at Daryl Morey. Like, I know they happy. Russell Westbrook just won MVP a couple years ago. Like, it's crazy. Houston is better than they was. I tell you that. Now I'm reading here that's a done deal. Yo, they put this joint up here, right? Look at this is crazy. Look at that young core. Durant was 20 when he went to the finals. Durant was 23. Westbrook was 22. Harden was 22. Serge was 22. That was crazy. That's a young core. They went to the finals with it. You don't do that going to finals with 22, 23 years old. That don't happen. Wow, Morris went to the Knicks. Marcus Morris went to the Knicks on a 1-year deal. That's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get that. Knicks got a lot of power forwards. He can play some three, so. That was a stupid trade. Plus, he got a lot of picks, but you still got a big salary. Like that picks look good. Now if they could have emptied out that salary. He says Spurs pulled it. He want to leave. Papa's probably said, "Damn that shit." Somebody put this trade up. A scenario. This is a regular person did this. Chris Paul to Miami. A 3-team trade. Gordon Dragic and Kelly Olynyk to Dallas. And Tim Hardaway Jr. Courtney Lee to OKC. It's not a bad trade. Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler won't do shit. Yeah, he got 15 million. And who they got in his spot? The Spurs signed somebody. Sam Amick says Chris Paul and his agent Lon Rose going to talk to Sam Presti in the next couple of days to see how what's their next move. They say he want to go to Miami with Jimmy Butler. Yeah, 3 years, 124. I know I was right. 3 years, 124 million. Trey Lyles. They put Trey Lyles in. Trey Lyles is like a Spurs type player too. Word. They said Harden and Russ still cool, so that's a start. They said all these duos now. Harden and Russ, Kawhi and Paul George, KD and us and Kyrie, LeBron and AD. He trying to get CP3. He just want names. That may work out for them then. That may help OKC. You don't think Rocks got better? I think they got a little better. CP3 and Harden, I can't see them being worse. It's crazy. NBA gonna be lit this year though. NBA is gonna be lit. Yeah, Banks. Trade make no sense, Banks. None at all. None at all the trade makes sense. Yeah, he definitely gonna take a first. But see, if I'm OKC, I give a first round pick. You can afford to get. I give up one. If that, I give up one first round pick because they traded him for like 3, so I'll give up one. But you still ain't get a value of your buck in the Russ. But I give up one. They got a lot. They can do it. And you know, Dwayne Wade pushing that gonna push that trade to Chris Paul to go to Miami. Him and Jimmy Butler. I think they'd be better than Harden, better defense. Oh, it's gonna be a war. Our game and the Clipper game will be a lot of fights. I think not fights like, but meaning like pushing and shoving. I can see that. I can see that. I definitely can see that. Who I rather have Luca or Trey Young? I'll take Luca. That Luca's a beast, man. I take Luca over Trey Young. Who you rather have? You take Trey Young? Hell, well, I'm taking Luca. MVP is too early right now. I'm more like after everything's settled, like everybody got their full roster and training camp. Right now it's kind of hard, but right now I say AD. Right now, I have to say something right now. I say AD. Well, they said OKC got like 9 first round picks. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely take Luca. Oh yeah, they're trying to set up for Kawhi. Ain't no question. They said OKC got 7 first round picks from now to 2026 plus 4 pick swaps. Damn. And that's not they picks, just picks that they acquired. Lakers need to give Robert Sacre. Yeah, they keep saying Laker team all day wilding. Duke said he don't see Lakers getting past second round. When 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 you say that, Duke, either two things I know. One, I know you just don't either like the Lakers, like you just don't like the Lakers. It's like no nigga do. You just don't like them. Or yeah, because they even say they ain't get past second round, not knowing. So that means you feel strongly it's 4 teams better than the Lakers. You really feel it's 14 better than the Lakers for them not to get past the second round. Utah's overrated. I could get why you say that. I could get why you say that. I think they were ready when they automatically sit there and say, oh, they could beat the Lakers and all the stuff there, and with a young player who never really, and Donovan Mitchell, you like your chances with him against LeBron. It's a good point. See you later. It's a good point. You said Portland should have tried to get Paul George. See, the difficult part about that is Paul George wasn't. See, it was quiet. Kawhi went to Paul George, and Paul George said, "I want to go to the Clippers." So nobody knew he was basically, you know what I'm saying. And he just wanted to go to the Clippers. Not that he wanted to get traded. He didn't want to go specifically to the Clippers. See, that's the difference. He wasn't. It's not like he was on the market, and Portland could have tried. You know what I'm saying? All this was like behind the scenes. If I was Paul George, I would stay with OKC. I'm not saying this because I'm a Laker fan, but my thing, you did all that, and then you say all this about Russ, your man, and all the stuff there, and then to try to force your way out. I wouldn't did all that. I think I'd just stayed. Now if they want to trade me, you said the Thunders knew what? Paul George never actually did all that. That just happened. That just happened. I think that Avery Bradley trade is big. Now, I want to ask you guys this. Who would you take? Because someone brought up Clifford Reed later. Who would you take for the 15th spot? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, the Lakers going to use that roster spot. Who would you take? Um, you take Kenneth Reed. You have one. You have one choice. Kenneth Reed, Carmelo Anthony, Maurice Bates, or Kyle Korver. For the 15th spot, who would you take? Kyle Korver, Carmelo Anthony, Kenneth Reed, or Mo Bates? We have one more spot to fill. I'm not saying Iguodala because we had trade for him, and I don't think Memphis is shit lined up, especially now because I know Houston really gonna try hard to get him now. Exactly. You you want Brandon, you hit that shit dead on the head. They didn't create no market for them. They kept it quiet. You 100% right about that. They should have. They've been better off putting them out on the market. Teams knew Russ, but Paul George wasn't on the market, and I wouldn't have Russ that did that deal. Draft picks, we all see draft picks sometimes to turn out to nothing. You could have got some good young players. The way they got for you see what's the name the Pelicans. We got young players that are ready to play right now. Brandon Ware had 3 years. Lonzo on them 2 years already in. All right. Jose said he'd take Kenneth Fareed. See you later. Take Kenneth Fareed. No, I understand, Brandon. I'll wait for the buyout too. But I'm just saying if you had to. I'm not sure I'm not even putting Iguodala in it because we have to trade for Iguodala. Right now, he's not a free agent. So that's what I said. I get what you're saying about your wait, but I'll wait for buyout too. And I'm pretty sure some of them guys who answer the question probably wait for the buyout. But I'm just giving a hypothetical. If you had a choice, if we had to use the 15-man roster, Kyle Korver, Carmelo Anthony, Kenneth Fareed, or Maurice Bates for the Lakers in that last spot. But they said Maurice Bates 9 to 10 going to sign with the team. You said Kyle Korver for threes and free throws late in the game. Kyle Korver don't go to the line. He don't go to the line. He stay right out there and shoot threes. So him going to the line late in the game, that's not happening. That's not happening. He do not go to the line. Oh, that could be possible. If Nick Batum last year, it's possible he might get brought out. But then possible Michael Jordan could probably keep him. Kyle Korver don't go to the line. He definitely ain't going to the line late in the game. That's not happening. He don't go to the line early in the game. Chris said he'd take Korver. Duke said he'd take Fareed. Let me tell you what I think. I think I have to see. I ain't seen Mo Space play, even though he was playing. See, that'd be my only little thing about Spades. But it would be Spades or it'd be Fareed. The reason why I like Spades got the size. He was just 6'10", and he could shoot. Fareed is like undersized, but he's tough though. He's tough. Amari Stoudemire, I ain't taking Stoudemire. I'm not taking him. So already have enough bigs. We have a lot of guards. Now we ain't resign Lance. Or say you say one Mello, okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. But Stoudemire trying to come back though, so he trying to make a comeback. So I don't know what type of shape he in. Sometimes when you be away from the NBA for a while, it's hard. That's when you're up there in age. You know what? You know what would be dope if we all could like talk. I don't know if that can happen. Like if we had like some screens and we all can talk instead of like what I'm saying, have like a forum. Like you see how they have the screen split and we all can like talk like that. That'd be dope. So I like to do something different than anybody else is doing. Like you know what I'm saying? I definitely like to do something different than what everybody else is doing. Like we start something different. Like we all like you know what I'm saying? Even for like if we could do like saying if I could like you said like Instagram Live, you could connect people. Like saying if I be like I connect Jose and Banks, and then y'all then I connect some other people, Chris, Cash Money, and I connect them. We talk while the rest do the chat and then like rotate. I think that'd be dope. See, I'm not really big on computers like that, so I ain't really sure. But I think that'd be dope and it'd be different. Like if I could just add like a couple of you guys and we all talk while then we answer the questions. Is Danny Green? Yeah, turn this into first take. Yeah, hell yeah. Harden or Westbrook Harden had a ball. Harden, is Danny Green that good? He's solid. It depends what you mean by that good. He's solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? He to me ain't nothing special. Me personally, I like guys who can shoot and create their own shot. And that's something he can't do. He can't create his own shot. Yeah. Yeah, 9.7 is correct. Yeah, he can't create his own shot. He can't put the ball on the floor. But I think, see, the thing is, with our team, though, I think he'd be good, though. Steph Curry over KCP. See, the only difference, KCP do got the size, though. Steph Curry's small for a shooting guard. But he could play some one, though. That's what I said. I don't know who gonna stop AD in the West. AD or Boogie. AD or Boogie. Who gonna stop that? I don't know who gonna stop that. Ozell was good. Hell yeah. Yeah, Kuz had to have a breakout year. He had to. I agree with you. Man, he had to have a breakout year. Who y'all think gonna be OKC? I mean not OKC. New Orleans leading scorer. Who y'all think will be OKC leading scorer? Ingram, hands down, 19 points. Ingram or Holiday. That's what I'm leaning toward both of them. Ingram or Holiday. Oh, I would love to debate. I love to debate them guys. Skip or Ross, especially when they talk about the Lakers. Because he Skip, I think Skip just like the debate. Because it was clear any of y'all watch Undisputed today. It was clear as day. Frank Vogel said they asked him about LeBron playing point. Clear as day. All the man said was LeBron could do what he want. I'm kick the ball. He gonna do what he been doing his whole career. Skip flipped that into he trying to say LeBron can't run point, and he could see LeBron and Frank Vogel clashing behind that. He's sick. But see, oh yeah, I like Ingram. Ingram, one of my favorite players in the league. Like when the Lakers got him through, that was, to me, that's the happiest draft that the Lakers picked ever. I was so out because before even the Lakers getting the pick, I was like, I would love. But I was like, this guy. When I was watching Duke, I said, I would love the Lakers get him. But I'm like, there's no way. Because this way before the lottery, anything. I was so happy that day. I remember that day like yesterday. Yeah, Skip got nothing better to do. He know better because it's clear as day. Frank Vogel, he ain't say nothing, and it's like they trying to like get rid of Frank Vogel. Skip did that to Skip be pissing you off. Hey, cause sometimes see Skip be on point sometimes. I just think he just be. I think he won a while out. Oh, I agree with you, Jose. I don't know what they did with that pick there. That pick was horrible. Yeah, and see to me, well, I disagree with all these guys. Look at Frank Vogel degree of difficulty. Look what he went against, and he went to the max against three Hall of Fame players who was playing at their highest level, and he pushed them. And look at his team, led by a young Paul George, not no seasoned veteran prime Paul George, before his prime, and he pushed them to the limit three straight times. But he's somehow a bad coach. I don't get that. I don't get that. He had more success than Jason Kidd. He had more success than Brett Brown. They all say Brett Brown good coach. That right there, Banks. That I would love to. I would love to debate on that. I would bring that up. Like, what makes him bad? Like, okay, he had a bad stop in Orlando. What did Doc Rivers did in Orlando? What Doc Rivers did in Orlando? Exactly. Brandon hit that shit dead on the head. He took a finals team to the finals. Yeah, they ended up winning it, but he took a team what LeBron considered the best player in the NBA. They just went to the finals with David Blatch. Like, and now they make him out as a great coach. Yeah. Like when you judge coaches, that's why I think Rick Carlisle is a good coach. Every year, you never see his team out of pocket. They stay in line. He keeps them. They be well prepared. They play hard. Even if they have bad records, they always competitive. You don't see people flying off the coop. You see, the minute Rondo, the only one. You don't hear no noise coming out like him beefing. You don't see none of that with Carlisle team. Rondo was the only one they got rid of ass quick. They don't play with Carlisle. To me, I think with Carlisle better coach than Doc Rivers. You ask me. He won a championship with Dallas when Miami was favored. Miami was clear cut favorite to beat Dallas. That was pure underdog. He won that championship. Doc Rivers, when he won in that '08, they had a bomb. They supposed to win. They had a better team than the Lakers. They supposed to win. And he won. He didn't win after that. He didn't win being an underdog. Yeah. And I don't know how can they say that about Brett Brown. Brett Brown got clearly outcoached against Boston coach Stevens. Clearly got outcoached. Clearly. He should have put Markel Fultz in. And he should have put Covington in. He had Covington riding the bench, and they had no wing defenders, and they kept Ilyasova and Sarge and them guys in, and Jaylen Brown and Tatum was killing them, and Rozier and Smart. They couldn't beat nobody off the dribble. Yeah, he kept running to the Heat. That's why that's the shit that kills me. And I'm surprised nobody. That's how you know Shannon Sharp don't really know about basketball. Because he tried to defend the Lakers, but he can't. By him not knowing basketball, all he knows is LeBron. All he knows is to keep throwing up LeBron stats. Yeah, he made Roy Hibbert look good. Hell yeah. Yeah. Lil Chan was good. It was good. How you? Everything good? Thanks for coming through. But you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that killed me. Shannon Sharp, all Shannon Sharp know is to keep throwing LeBron name. That's his whole thing. Oh, LeBron AD. Oh, who gonna stop that? Who gonna stop? But he can't. That's why Skip be getting him in these debates. Cause Skip a little more well knowledge on well rounded on shit. All he knows is LeBron. Oh, LeBron is that. LeBron, 28, 8 and 8. And 16 years, he know LeBron stats like a motherfucker. And he may say, oh, AD, this, that, and the third, but he can't really, that's it. Because when they talk about Vogel, he could have been eating him up on that. Even when they's like, oh, LeBron not gonna respect Vogel, and LeBron respect him. LeBron came to the press conference. I remember LeBron giving him praise when they was playing him. LeBron not stupid. Hell no. That was a bad trade. They didn't have to do it now. It's not like it's a trade deadline. That trade did not have to happen right now. Like, what is the rush? And the media was killed me because the 80 trade, you had people, all analysts, plus you had like I said, former NBA players like used to be on NBA TV, guys like Steve Smith, um, Dennis Scott, former players. You even had Popovich. Everybody named Woolworth had something to say about the AD trade. What's the rush? Why do it? The Knicks may get first pick. This team may get first pick, and you might get Zion. Why do that now? Oh, Lakers trying to shit on our players. But OKC made a trade for Paul George, like Brandon said earlier. They ain't put no market out there for him. Kept that shit quiet. He said he gonna go Clippers. And who do that? How many people ask to get traded to a specific place and they get traded to that place? And they ain't have the leverage AD got. AD got, well, I can stay for a year. Now, that type of deal, if AD had 2-3 years, they'd trade him to Boston. Then the Angels would pull that trade. Let AD had at least 2 years on that deal, like how he did Kyrie. He knew he had Kyrie at least 2 years. I don't know who. They ain't call nobody. Who do that? Trade somebody to a team. And they wouldn't call. Kawhi want to go to Lakers. He went to Toronto. Paul George want to go to Lakers. He went to OKC. You barely see. And the only reason that happened was because the way Rich Paul and them, they executed that perfect. And he had 1 year left, and they did not want to part with they best young player, Boston. And the Lakers just had too good of young players. That's the only reason That worked out. The Lakers had too many good young players, and Boston didn't want to give up. Who they said a lot of teams just don't want to chance it. Because AD said, "Yo, I'm out in 1 year." No teams ain't doing all that for 1 year. Especially you don't, it ain't guaranteed you're gonna win. You do it to win a title like Toronto did. Toronto threw the dice. That normally don't happen. Now KD was there, they ain't winning no title. Hell yeah. 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 Or I would have told him, listen, I wouldn't have went on a Kawhi timeline. I would have told him, listen, we're gonna fill out. I'm see some offers. I gotta do his best for the team. That's all he had to say. He don't owe Paul George shit. Paul George stayed mad all he want. Oh, that's all that was about, Brandon. That's all that was about. All that was about, they did not want that big three. Because now if the Lakers would have been capped out, that trade never happened. All they did, they didn't want the big three. So they ain't do what's best for their team. So they'd rather not do what's best for their team to stop the Lakers. That's sick. That these teams doing stuff that they know that shit that don't happen. Teams normally do, okay, I'm doing what's best for them. Like you see David Griffin. David Griffin said, yeah, I hear all that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. That deal was too good to pass up. That even though they want to pass it up. Hell yeah, I'm trying to go Laker game when they play Knicks or the Nets. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm trying to go. Hell yeah. Knicks six be crazy, but I'm gonna go. I know you try and go. Yeah. Yeah, that don't happen. That don't happen. They're doing it. It's not like no trade deadline. You got from to now to February. You got these guys with 3 years left on their deal. It's not like, yo, I got the hair. These guys got 3 years left on their deal. This shit is unheard of. They doing shit that is unheard of right now. Rob make a deal like that, he getting killed. He getting killed. Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. That shit don't happen. But you should know how they're gonna switch the narrative. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You look at them and say, "Oh, I love the NBA. That's what the NBA about. Oh, I love the NBA." Or so much. They not gonna talk about no Sam Presti. They not gonna say nothing about that. You see, they ain't saying nothing about that with Paul George. You ain't hear Popovich not one time, or Mark Cuban. Only one who seemed offended was the commissioner. He was like, "Yo, this shit's getting out of hand." The Paul George situation. Yeah, he got killed over saying they gave him too much of AD. But they was offering him more at the trade deadline. Everybody told him to wait. Everybody in the media, I wouldn't take it. Boston will offer more. Well, I'll wait and see if you can get Zion. And he wasn't even top dog. And it's crazy because I don't like another reason I don't like what they do. They killed Rob on the signings last year. I ain't forget about the signing. He ain't get no shooters. They killed him on all the signings last year that the Lakers made. They killed him for the Zubac trade. But then they say he ain't had nothing to do with getting LeBron. So you can't have it both ways. Magic was in charge. Yeah, Magic signed, you're right. Magic signed them guys, but they wasn't, you know what they said? Oh, they're together. So Rob got to take the hit too. That's exactly what they said. They said we all know Magic in charge. They said Rob got to take the hit too. Rob still was getting blamed. But he got no credit for Magic. I mean, no credit for LeBron. See, that's the shit I don't like. When it came to LeBron, all Magic. But when it came to signing the players that they didn't like, oh, they both get blamed. Magic and him going both get blamed. They're together, but he don't count towards LeBron. And then if you get AD, anybody could have made that trade. Then he got us a little extra salary cap. You know what they said? Oh, it ain't like there's big salaries. They were small salaries. Average the D level, was it Winnow said that? A D level NBA GM could click cat with them little salaries. Which technically, to be honest, I agree them salaries was like not like it's that much, but Taco Fall. Yeah, yeah. No, I was just looking on Instagram. Taco Fall chased down a block. I remember he couldn't even that. See, that's one thing that scares me. See, I'm a firm believer. He started playing ball late. He getting better. We all like if you watch him when he first got the car, he was garbage. He tracked the guy that always ran from one end of the court to another end of the court and blocked a shot. It seems like there's nothing. The reason why I said it's something because he couldn't make a play like that before. He had like two left feet. Now he chasing down blocks. He chasing down blocks from one end to the court to the other. To me, that's signs. See, when I watch ball, I watch like details. Always like to see guys get better. You see guys climbing like how they people's bad or hard on Ingram. Ingram got better every year. Just like right now, even with the media, what they keep saying, they keep sticking on. Kuzma shot 30% from the field, but he shot 36 in his rookie year. They ain't talking about he still got better though. He averaged 16 the first year, 18 the second year, 19 I think he averaged. He averaged 16 the first year, but they want to keep talking about the 30%. He was taking bad shots. That's why I was saying. The situation with Kuzma, and towards the end of the year, he's just started jacking up shots. He was taking bad shots. Hey, Brandon, you know your shit. He always, he always starts off slow. He always, he's a slow starter. And he talked about that too. He said his focus level. He said a lot of times, what happened? You know what it is? I think he come out. I think his expectation. This thing, his first year when he started, by being number 2 pick, he was just going too hard. Where he just dropped it, he never took no jump shots. He was too skinny. He was blocky, faults on the floor. He's like a 2 pick. So he was going so hard to justify him being picked number 2. That happened. Then the next year, Magic said, "Oh, he's the next big thing." He got the average 20 points. Magic threw that out there his second year. Oh, I expect him to be a 20-point scorer, nothing less. So he go out there jacking up shots, and then play good the first half. Then towards the second half of the season, he started playing good. This year too. Oh, Ingram is LeBron on Robin. He went in too hard, struggled, lost a little confidence, and got it right back. And you miss Lonzo the most? I miss England the most. But I think Lonzo being out there gonna help him, to be honest. I think Lonzo out in New Orleans gonna help him. This is not a ball. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. AD. I like to see AD and JaVale on the court together. They'll be blocking everything. The lobs, them two guys catching. Golf, what it do? I ain't see you in a minute. I wonder when Bobo. Anybody got any line on Bobo? Is he gonna play or they gonna sit him like they sat Michael Porter? I'd have loved to see Bobo play in the summer league. Yeah, Bobo was a steal. I took him. Lakers spent that money. I would have got him. He went like 2 picks before the Lakers. I'm curious if he's out there, what the Lakers would have did. Oh, he out for the summer league? But they ain't rule him out for the year, nothing, right, Jose? Because I know they did that to Michael Porter. Michael Porter wasn't hurt. He could have played. He was like, he wasn't healthy, but he could have came back. They said like January, but they just didn't want to take no chance. Oh, he probably played the season? Okay. When I'm coming to LA, see, it's crazy. I'm going to a Laker game, but now Laker game probably be crazy. But I supposed to win this summer. I supposed to win out there this summer. I don't know. I'll probably come like in November. Probably go out there in November. I'm gonna catch a Laker game. I'm trying to set up where while I'm out there, catch a game. The season is starting now. The Clippers talking shit, right? Yeah, Lakers about to draft him. I love that Bobo. But the good thing is the guy we drafted, his upside is high. Now he don't fit their style. Russell don't fit their style. But his numbers gonna be great though. I can't wait to pull up on the Clippers. I'm telling you, Lakers and Clippers, I won't be surprised. I'm gonna say it right now, and y'all gonna be my witness. Somebody gonna say something crazy. I think it's gonna be more on the end. Or Instagram or Twitter. I'm predicting it's gonna be a social media back and forth. I think it's gonna get ugly in a minute. I think it'll get ugly in a minute. I think maybe somebody Patrick Beverly may say something about LeBron. Then LeBron may. I just think Paul George. I just think shit just gonna. Cause even way when they spoke, they was like, and Lou Williams and what's his name's like, don't talk to me and all that. And then the way the media hyping up the Clippers, I think somebody, maybe Jared Dudley, may do an interview. I could see him, he do a lot of interviews. I could see him do an interview and he may say something negative towards the Clippers. Then they go back at him, then it's gonna be on from there. No, Kawhi not gonna say nothing. That's why I ain't mention him. Guys like I can see Paul George, like a Paul George. I can see this happening. When Paul George do his conference, He may say something slick about the Lakers. I ain't want to go there play LeBron. He may say something slick about him. I could see Pat Beverly, Lou Williams want to throw a dart. I could see Doc Rivers say something slick. I could see Steve Ballmer saying something slick. I could see Jared Dudley throwing a shot easy. He's smart. He know how to get shit going. I could picture Jared Dudley going on first take somewhere and saying something about the Clippers, and they gonna say something back, and then it's gonna be on from there. Boogie, Ron, I feel it. It's gonna start off with words. It's gonna get heated. Cause even people in the streets, like I'm not from LA, and I heard like LA, like fuck out of here, like people just not Clippers town. I heard like it's going crazy out there. Like get out, y'all need to leave. Go to Sacramento. I mean Seattle. You're right. Two of the five best players, Kuzma and Boogie. And then the thing is, I could easily see them two may be coming off our bench, Kuzma and Boogie. If they say I want to stop JaVale because they want the shot block and the way JaVale play, both of them gonna be coming off the bench. Yeah, how do people become Clippers fans? Yeah, I'm confused. I agree with that. Man, golf is funny. You're right. It's gonna be war. And then another thing we killed about the media. This is what I said about Shannon Brown. Shannon Sharp. All he knows LeBron. They don't talk about all they talk about. Oh, even Steven Jackson. Oh man, Clippers. Oh, they hands down better. You see the defense they gonna have. Them guys there, Kawhi, Beverly, and Paul George. That's all they talk about. They wing defenders. They don't talk about who gonna stop AD and Cousins. You know, the first thing they say, oh, they got to stay healthy. Or every time they bring them guys up, all they say they need to stay healthy. They don't bring up that Paul George may not even start the season. Two shoulder surgery. They don't talk about that. Oh, yeah, Kobe gets respect too. Ain't no doubt about that. Exactly. Exactly. I was 6'7". He's strong. He play hard and all that, but he ain't them guys there. He's not. I'll be right back. Listen to drink. Lock Max, what up? Ain't shy you. You good? Where the party at? I don't know. Might go to more party tomorrow. Definitely go to party tomorrow. Everybody know that's not gonna work. Russ and Harden. But like I said earlier, I'm not mad at Houston. Wilkins was good. Major, what up? What you thought it was a joke? I like that. I like that. I ain't mad at Houston. Houston to get off Chris Paul contract. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see that happening. I said I don't think it's gonna be a teammate right now. I'll take Chris Paul. That goes show me any contract you can move. They thought Wizards stuck with John Wall. No, they not. I thought that if Chris Paul could get moved, they not stuck with John Wall. Word. John Wall was considered one of the worst contracts. He had them ACL thing like this. John Wall, 29 years old. 29. Chris Paul been getting hurt since he was 23 years old. He's been having injury problems since he was young in New Orleans. Then he has a bad attitude. Don't get along with nobody. Very difficult to coach. You see what Doc Rivers said? Doc Rivers said, I ain't gonna lie, this is one team I enjoy watching. How good was Dominique Wilkins? Dominique, white Mexican, what up? Dominique was good. He was good. He's explosive, aggressive, very aggressive, like offensive player. When he get the ball, he's going hard. He's going at you. Very aggressive. Dunk on you like crazy. You know what I mean? Had a lot of heart. He was good. I'm hearing that is a market for Chris Paul. I just looked at not Instagram, on Twitter. They said they working on a deal with Miami. That's why I said now. As I said, shit, that should caught me off guard. Yeah, he in the Hall of Fame. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. He's saying he may go to the Heat. That's what I said. I looked at it as me being a GM, but I ain't no GM. Now all that goes show me every contract get moved. And I thought that I really thought I wasn't as too big. I thought John Wall was stuck. My order was this: Chris Paul, John Wall. I said those two contracts not get moved. I said they stuck with them. Now that gives Wizards hope. Combined with John Wall, see he gonna be slow. By the time he come back and he show any glimpse, he's 29 right now. He didn't go nowhere. And I think, to be honest, I wouldn't even touch him. You said John Wall done. He's not done. Let's think, Chris Paul's 34. Chris Paul's 34. With 3 years, Marshall, it always hurt. Always hurt. And you could see his decline crazy. Again, every year he's declining. John Wall younger. Then Chris Paul's a bad teammate. Like they all you hear how Big Baby talk about him? Everybody do. You just watch him, from afar and be like, yeah. You can watch him from afar and see that. It looked like people aren't playing because he passed. See, the thing is, he's not a selfish player, but he just always got something to say. These grown men, like they said, this is what Big Baby David said. Out of 82 game season, you know, like how real veterans do, they normally push a button every now and then. Maybe a little in the beginning of the season, then it'll be months later, they may poke out at you again. Big Baby Davis, he's sick all the time throughout the whole game. He said he throw a pass to you, you missed a pass. He whined, complaining, got something. You can't do that. You want to say something? Get on somebody once in the blue. You can't keep doing all game every game. Nah, I don't see that. I don't think on the Hornets. What's the name got him? Oh, my top 5 all time. Hey, see, it's hard. I ain't going by no positions. Magic, Jordan, Kareem, Magic, Jordan, Kareem, Kobe, Magic, Jordan, Kareem, Kobe. And in between Elijah on and Shaq. Elijah on and Shaq. Man, Shaq was dominant. See, I'm not counting like Jerry West and them and Will and them. I go by people I seen play it. What's your top 5? Shaq was a monster. To me, now Kobe and Shaq, to me, the most dominant 1-2 punch I ever seen. They was dominant. Kobe destroyed no mercy on his guys, and Shaq was destroying. Shaq and Kobe is the most dominant 1-2 punch ever. I mean, they ain't put no mercy. They kept pressure on. They kept their foot in these dudes' necks. Shaq was aggressive when, and Kobe too. Like they was too relentless. Like I should hear people in the interviews and see players out like just to bump into and nice to ask little questions. And I bet what's up, they like them guys is tough. They was aggressive, tough. Like it's you can imagine this thing Shaq ain't so aggressive. Like all time on 1,000. You see how Westbrook is? Imagine a better skill. A guy like Kobe. Westbrook had that attack mentality. Then Kobe being you hard. He defending you hard. He don't want you to have nothing. They was tough. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I was confident in them. I was confident in them. I was confident in them. They was kick ass for real. No mercy. Word. That's how I want. See, but it's not in them. I see them put like LeBron, AD. AD is don't go hard like Shaq, and LeBron is not no Kobe. See, that's the thing on that. That's the thing on that because they talking. See how Kobe was. You see how he's with Kawhi and Shaq and them like what? Like they just set it off. They like saying like Shaq and Kobe against them dudes who are taking LA. Shit. Yeah, it's been great, but Penny, even Shaq said it. He was no Kobe. Kobe had that kill in him. See, that's the difference. That's my problem. See, I don't think none of you guys um was watching when I first started my blog. I never did live. I just upload, and that's the main thing I would talk about Lonzo. Lonzo was too passive. I ain't like that. Like the type of guys I like if I'm a scout, like you know certain players. My type of players, I love heart. I like guys who versatile. I like athletic guys. You know what I'm saying? Athletic, versatile, heart. You know what I'm saying? Those type people I like. Like guys who can just stand there and just shoot jumpers. I've never been big on that. I don't care about that shit. Like shooters. Like even when they had like brought in Lance on last year, I didn't have a problem with that. Because they said the Lakers can't outshoot Golden State. And Lakers, that first game when they played them on Christmas, it showed. You ain't gonna be able to go gun for gun with Golden State. So they probably like, yo, we're gonna rough them off then. We're gonna put guys who's tough minded. And that's how you have to win in the playoffs. Because Patrick Beverly not gonna try that shit with Rondo like that. That's how he be jumping up. He's not doing that shit to Rondo. Like, that's what I like about Rondo. Rondo's not going for none of that. Oh, what Westbrook out partying OKC showing everybody love. Yeah, they love Russ out there. I like that though. Yeah, I miss Kobe. Oh yeah. Oh, this league, yeah. Them guys there was tough. See, these leagues now, they don't have that. Everybody want to shoot jump shots, want to be finesse. Who won in the East? See, Philly still needs to fill out their roster. I don't think Philly have a full roster. Right now, I got to go to Milwaukee. I got to go to Milwaukee right now. They said KD coming back. Y'all think KD coming back? Because you think about it, a lot of players did come back. Y'all think KD coming back? Hold up, what you about to say, Wilkins? CP go to Miami. He will what? Oh, he got to get in shape. Oh, Lakers and Celtics the tie championship. Miami just trying to. I don't know what. If I'm Miami, I don't want no Chris Paul. Now he's stuck on your books. I thought they were trying to clear some money. He not taking, but he's saying he coming back. He's saying he coming back. I'm not saying it. He's saying it. But a lot of people think about it. A lot of people been coming back. Look what Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins got hurt. I think he came back in 10 months. Wesley Matthews came back 9, 10 months. Kobe did the same thing. Yeah, like they both not injury prone. I agree with you. What I said after the year if it was me, I don't know. So it depends, cause me, I think if I feel healthy, I think I'm coming out there. It's tough missing the whole season, man. You know how hard that is? Missing the whole season? That's tough on them guys. Just to be like, nah, I'm just gonna sit out the season. It's hard. And KD's a basketball junkie. He loves basketball. You just think about it. When you see this, you can see different KD. KD always like in basketball attire. Even when he come to the games. You see like Harden and all of them always have like furs and like all these sneakers. KD always in the basketball attire. You got a hoodie, sweatpants, you got sneakers. You never see KD fresh. You don't see KD fly. You don't see KD the fashion. It's like Kuzma, Russ, Nick Young, all these guys come to the games, they be all fly. KD always got basketball time. Everybody and he used to go to every draft. He used to attend every draft. Go to the draft. And they all say a basketball junk. They say all he talk about is basketball. And ball is his life. So it's hard for a guy like that to just sit out all year. He itching to play. He loved the game. Yeah, then league wide open. I agree. Yeah, Kobe got robbed for MVP. Colin can't stand Westbrook. I can't wait to see what he said tomorrow. Skip just tweeted 38 seconds ago. He said he can't wait to hear little Shannon Sharp. He says another roadblock for LeBron in year 17. And Skip don't like Westbrook. So for him to be saying that, that's how you know he just can't stand LeBron either. He's saying it's a roadblock for LeBron in year 17. Skip said the more he think about it, the more he love Houston trading for Russ. And he always dog Russ. He just don't want the Lakers. He can't stand LeBron. Wow, Kelly got arrested. Yeah, ISO step back. You got right about that, Brandon. Roadblock. They said Harden was pushing for this trade. Y'all heard what Chauncey Billups said about Melo? Y'all heard about Chauncey Billups? He said, yeah, it's true. Yo, he went in. I know Melo's sick. See, when Melo fucked up that, he just kept his ass in Denver. Like, what do you want to go to New York? See, that I didn't get. Y'all had a good. See. My thing is, most people. This is how stupid Melo is. When people do want to leave, like go, like when Paul George wanted to leave Indiana, Indiana started losing. They broke up their team already when Paul George wanted to leave Indiana. But believe me, they still was good. I don't think he'd want to leave Indiana. Melo, their team was stacked. He talked about leaving. That ain't make no sense. You need this to be in a big market and you winning. they could have went to the finals right after the Lakers started like slipping. They kept their team together, a young team. Nah, he never took the condition serious. Yeah, he got his way. That's what I said. That same thing I said about Durant. You said Melo should have waited the free agency to go to New York. That's what I said. Guys don't be wanting to wait. That's a perfect example. He could have just rolled out the year. But he wanted to get to New York that bad right when he wanted to get to New York. He wanted to get there. He wanted to get there. Yeah, so I'm about to yeah, he won his cash. He could have been Miami, you're right. He won his cash. It's like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard should have kept his ass right in LA. Kobe's about to retire, the team would have been his. Like people just don't want to wait. And then Kobe tore his Achilles that same year. Dwight Howard was there. Yeah, whoever didn't subscribe, can y'all subscribe to this page and put your alert button on? You know, put your alert button. Thanks for all y'all coming through. I appreciate, what I'm saying? Definitely was great today. It was great. What I'm saying? I'm gonna come back and do it again. Yeah, y'all know how I do. Time go by fast. I've been here 2 hours and 25 minutes. Thanks, God. God said need me on first take. We do need, on some real shit, before I leave, we need somebody, like somebody in the media, whoever, that could give real, like, very opinionated. And when they get up on there, really go at them guys. We need somebody. Like Shannon, all he knows LeBron. Bron 28 late. I take that. But but yeah, Matt Barnes be sometimes he like, you know what I'm saying? He don't really we need somebody like, somebody I'm saying annoying. Like saying if Max Kettleman was like a diehard Laker fan, you see like or Nick Wright. Nick Wright, you can see he's probably annoying in like real life. Like he goes in. Like when he feels something, we need somebody like that. Somebody that who's on the outside, like who can call out, like people when they say about Vogel and say how Doc Rivers is yeah, Max stupid as fuck, but I'm saying he argumentative though. That's why them type guys we need. Yeah, but Perkins don't argue. He'll say a little something. But Perkins like a different type of dude. He not gonna. We need something like a loudmouth. Perkins said a little something like, "Nah, Vogel, good coach. He went to 3 straight Eastern Conference Finals, and he'd just leave it at that." Perkins, he'd say that and leave it at that. But when somebody say that, like they all know that. But we need somebody who gonna really go in and be like, Look the degree of difficulty he played against LeBron. And hell yeah, when the season starts, gonna be lit. I appreciate that, Garth. You know, we Perkins. That's how Perkins is. He's not gonna go. We need somebody who's gonna really like make them feel like like just like when Collins like Lakers old, and he didn't say nobody age. He was talking about what's his name been in this year. Boogie been in this many time. Not knowing Boogie and Paul George came in the same draft. Or when somebody say something like they injuries, and they be like, what? Paul George injuries? Like we need somebody. Every little thing gonna attack it. Perkins gonna be laid back. They be like, yeah, or just won't say nothing. We need someone so they could fly out there and say something stupid, go right at them like a pit bull, like a pit bull. Yeah, he lost weight. Boogie look good. He lost weight. Yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah, Ice Cube at times. Yeah. Well, who said? Yeah, Boogie said he won't play 82 games too. Yeah, he looking slim. I told you I thought it was a Photoshop when I first saw it. I'm like, he's hungry. He's hungry. You think he want to keep going through this? Not nobody offering nothing. Minimum deals, he took 3.5. We got guys like KCP getting 8. His 30 games is better than what KCP did. That's a different mom still. Yeah, but we definitely gonna be back. The way this shit going, all these trades and shit. Paul probably get traded this week. I can't wait to play the Clippers. That game will be lit. Yeah, but oh yeah, they changed their mind. Oh yeah, yeah. But like I said, I definitely appreciate you guys, man. You guys, y'all stick through this. Y'all got all y'all have good comments. Y'all have a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate that. Nah, I don't see Russell. Nah, they not working out. Hell yeah, he's got that league pass. They gonna be lit. That AD, that AD. If he can get, cause see that load management gonna kill a lot of players. A lot of players gonna be taking that load management this year. So it depends how much Kawhi missed like 22 games. Don't do the load management. A young guy like AD, he don't need low. His load management be instead of him playing 38 minutes a game, he should pay 34. Look at load management in games too. Yeah, so I might swing through the mall. Who knows? Just everybody hit that like button Also, subscribe if you didn't subscribe. And I would definitely need you guys to show my podcast love. Go check that out. Subscribe to that. I'm gonna type it in. Y'all go on and check it out. We have like great interviews on there. That's it right there. But I'll be wanting my Laker family part of my podcast too. Show some love and with that's my podcast right there, the Beat 139. Watch some interviews. I'll be telling, my co-hosts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So can y'all subscribe to the Beat 139 and this channel here? See what I'm doing also. Thanks, bro. So yeah, so y'all know how we do. We be back maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. Peace out.